so y'all better curb. I got big dreams, you walk talk. When I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide, they hit block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is good? What is good, man? We are back for another one. You already know how we do on this side, man. Yeah, so today we got Mexican OT. And we finna get straight into it, y'all. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go.
This Angela Yee interview has ruined this rapper's career and will have a lasting negative impact for a while. The rapper in question is Mexican OT. For the most part, Mexican OT has managed to have a thriving rap career with zero controversy before the Angela Yee interview. He's been on Joe Rogan, he's been on Andrew Schultz, Bootleg Kev, he's been on every hip-hop platform, and he's one of the very few rappers that before that interview, you couldn't really put up anybody who wasn't a fan of Mexican OT or anybody who disliked them. But literally all of that changed overnight and became a thing of the past when Mexican OT was on Angela Yee's podcast and they asked him if he says the N-word. He then proceeded to give the single worst answer for anyone who's ever been asked if they say the N-word.
The cancel culture is really strong. I have a question. So you know, like you're from the South. Obviously, you grew up a different kind of way, and you're a rapper too. Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm.
Want to go viral like your favorite creator? I found a trick to go viral on all platforms. This trick is inspired by Mr. B.
I wish there was some black dudes in here.
When he began to ask for some black dudes, I'm thinking he's about to ask the black dudes for validation. Like, yo, y'all got Spanish homies who say the N-word, right? I was not expecting the turn this was about to take.
Will right there.
And this one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him.
Okay, that's my manager. Hey, Will.
Because me and Fee know what's up.
Well, you're black. I'm saying.
What the f you gonna do about it, you know?
Asking them to identify where the black men are in the room so you can say, well, what are they gonna do about it? Bro, that energy is...
Hey, he must got blicky on him, though, because that was a bold move. But at the same time, though, I don't see nothing wrong with Mexico saying nigga. Like, bro, in my eyes, you know, Hispanic and blacks are the same people, bro. Same people, according to the Bible. And that's a whole nother story.
It's crazy. That's like a crazy energy. Regardless of where you lay on the spectrum of if you think he should say the N-word or not, you got to admit, that's a crazy energy to have.
Yeah, that is, though.
Now, I'm not one of them ones who gets super upset if somebody says the N-word. Yo, my energy is too high and too positive that I'm not letting nothing get to me, bro. If a racist calls me the hard ER, it's not gonna make me upset. Like I'm not being affected by anybody's actions, bro. Not happening. But the one thing we can admit, though, regardless of where you're at on the spectrum of if you believe he can say it or not, him having that energy is just bad and it's gonna come back to haunt him. Now, what he proceeded to say after this, to me, should be the right thing he should have said. He should have started off with this. But when you start off with that energy, that's gonna now instigate and antagonize other people, specifically black men who you called out. That's going to antagonize them now to come and see you about it.
And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, it was shit. It's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know?
Exactly.
Like, I respect people that they feel that way. Mm-hmm. And that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from or anywhere, what the fuck you gonna do about it?
A lot of people be capping, bro. Like, niggas only say it's a problem when you know, when they trying to find a reason to get mad. Let's just keep it all the way a buck, homie. When I grew up in Hispanic neighborhoods, and I heard them say it all the time. If you live in LA, you live in the IE, bro, he gonna hear Mexicans say nigga, bro. Like that's just what it is. Like we grow we grow up in the same neighborhoods, bro. We take after each other's cultures. We eat the same. We eat each other's food. We talk. Our lingo is the same. Like that's just what it is. This ain't back in the motherfucking 90s where you had gangs beefing and all this crazy or even further back before that. This ain't that time frame. Like a lot of us grew up in the same neighborhoods, was neighbors. Nigga, my neighbors was always Mexican, bro. And they love the hell out of me. I still got Mexican homies to this day that fuck with me. So it's like, come on, bro. Like we gotta this is so tedious and stupid. Like if you know what I'm saying, if you don't like it, then just stay away from me. But it's not going nowhere. It's like if it's embedded in somebody's lingo, how you gonna get mad because it's natural for them to say it? Like that's just what it is. Come on, bro. Like that shit is not that serious.
You know.
I personally like Mexican OT. We have mutual friends. I think he's cool. But this is not the right way to go about things, bro. 90% of that statement is cool. That 10% ruins the 90%. What are they going to do about it? You speaking as if you are an authority, as if you have a birthright to say the word. As if somebody telling you, hey, bro, you can't say it, is them taking away something from you. And that's not the case. Now, apparently he's confident in saying this word or in this stance he has because he believes he can't be canceled at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why though. I think it's a lot of access, way more than it used to be. And then I think that people don't have the space to make mistakes because
I don't feel like he's gonna get canceled or he would get canceled whether he says it or not. Like that whole cancel shit is dumb. It is, and it's not even, it's a myth.
everything just goes viral and everybody's scared of getting canceled, so people be a lot more cautious. Are you scared of ever getting canceled? Like, do you feel like
bro.
No, I'm not. I don't think I can get canceled.
okay.
But I can't get canceled because I didn't sell my music. I sold me.
Right.
And
It's what come with it.
And these people know who the fuck I am, and they love me and they appreciate me. And that's why I can go fucking off a bridge and eat a bowl of shit. They gonna fucking love it.
Okay.
Please don't.
Right.
Yo, he's mad funny. What the hell?
No, but listen
If you
to
had
me.
a choice between jumping off a bridge or eating a bowl of
No,
shit,
but
what would you
listen
pick?
to me. I done did
jumping
both,
off
and
a
they would have
bridge.
cheered that shit on. And it's because I sold myself. So that's why I don't think I can get canceled. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree with what the fuck I'm saying, like there's
I have a
people,
question. I'm gonna let you finish though.
there's a whole world that is behind me. And not only is there a whole world behind me, it's so fearlessly me that you have no choice but to respect it.
He's correct in the sense of you can't break what you didn't make. You can't cancel someone if you're not their demographic. If I'm a rap star, a country fan can't cancel me. They're not listening to me anyways. But this is where Mexican OT has to be careful because I feel like he's incorrect with his case. He's a rapper. He's within hip hop. Hip hop, for the most part, is black culture. You have black people who enjoy Mexican OT's music.
It's black culture, bro. But at the same time, though, guess who's buying all them tickets? Guess who you gonna see at them shows?
So if you're in his situation, pissing off black folks and say, I'm not concerned. All right, they're not my demographic. That's not really going to bode well because the worst thing a rapper can ever be labeled, especially if you're not black, is like a toxic culture vulture, right? Is when they label you in like the same breath as like Slim Jesus or as like Post Malone. Like you don't want to be listed or named in that category because it never bodes well, right? Like it never ends well. You don't go from being super liked to now everything you do is being critiqued. Now everything you say is being put under a microscope. Now people is just going out of their way to call your culture.
Regardless if what you do, Kanye is one of the most iconic people in the world, bro. He didn't say it's the most crazy, outlandish stuff that I have ever heard. If he ain't got canceled, you think Mexican OT for saying nigga gonna get canceled for real, bro? He might have a couple black people that don't like him. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand why people feel the way about it. But at the same time, though, it's like them same people behind closed doors. I guarantee you, they got homies and friends and they didn't heard people of other Hispanic ethnicity say the word and they ain't trip. Only time they tripping is when they get in front of other people who they think gonna feel away, or when they get mad. Now all of a sudden you care. Come on, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, man. Like we gotta stop with the
vulture and to hate on you. Which is why I believe this interview here was a mistake, or exactly what he said was a mistake. Now, rappers have tried to come to his defense, like Sauce Walka, but when Sauce Walka tried to come to his defense, bro, Sauce Walka just made things 100% worse.
Oh, hey, man, say, man, I be trying my best to stay out of subjects like this and rant like I used to, but this one really be bothering me. Mexicans, Hispanic people, and the word, and people using the word that are of Latin descent, specifically. Mother said, I sound dumb as hell for saying, to say that a Mexican or Hispanic person can't say, use the word in fellowship is like saying Mexicans telling us we can't eat a taco. We can't eat tacos. The comment said, how can you compare a derogatory racial word to a food?
This nigga
How do you racially disrespect a white person? What do you call them? What is a food, dumbass? What do people call Mexicans when they be disrespecting them? Tacos, burritos, wet food, disrespectful, bitch. Racism is racism no matter how you put it. And if we're gonna talk about it,
watch how they, and when I say they, y'all know who I'm talking about. Watch how they have an incapability of defending their Mexican homies or their Spanish homie right to say the N-word without tearing down black folks. Sauce Walka, I guess the immediate go-to is to talk about how trash black folks are, or how trash, like we are, or how we ain't ish. That's the go-to, I guess, when defending somebody who wants to say the N-word. Why not, just give your brilliant points? Like, saying the N-word is like eating tacos. Mexicans are called tacos, so when you eat tacos, you're disrespecting them. But they allow you to eat the tacos, so you should allow them to eat the N-word.
If you're running a marketing agency, chances are you're left confused and broke by all the shitty courses and YouTube videos. And I'm here today to change both of those things for you right now. After you install
the most disrespectful racist mother on earth. We hate ourselves more than we hate anybody. Rob, steal from, don't support, don't help others.
Hey, but the thing about it is he lying? How do y'all feel about that? Is he lying because we do hate on each other? We don't support each other like that. But I don't even see what that has to do with I don't even see what that has to do with the whole topic at hand, though. Like that, I feel like he's kind of going off topic because that don't have nothing to do, in my eyes, it don't have nothing to do with what Mexican OT saying the N-word. And I just feel like if he ain't using it disrespectful, I would say Mexicans is probably the closest to us than a white boy saying it. Like what? Nah. Even in the Bible, we were called nigga. And guess who else? See, this is a whole deep rabbit hole that a lot of people are unaware of and don't know the history. But yeah, the so-called Hispanic, I believe we all Israelites at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black, Native American, Hispanics, I believe we all Israelites. We all the same people. And it even talks about in the Bible how we would not get along with each other. Hell, black people don't even get along with black people most of the time. So, but not that that has anything to do with this, but I mean, it's like, come on, bro. Like this is like so dumb. Niggas be acting like they really care and they really don't care.
Grizzly bear and keep running. A white person to jump out and try to fight a Mexican to try to stab him. Put out their phone and record you die and suffer for views. But you have the audacity to say that Hispanic people shouldn't say the word. Second of all, the word has already been converted into a word of love, a word of companionship, a word of brotherhood, fellowship. It's not been a derogatory racist word in so long. Yes, coming out of a certain white person's mouth in a certain way, yes, man, I feel more disrespected than for a white person calling you a boy. So at the end of the some real shit.
And he got a point on that, because like I said, I think it's in the book of Acts. It could correct me wrong. I think it's in the book of Acts or Numbers, one of those. And we was called nigger. And a lot of people, if you go look at it, you look at it in the Strong, it says nigger. When it's pronounced, it's nigger, but it looked like it's spelled Niger. But so people will be like, "Oh, that's Niger." No, if you look at it in the Strong's Bible, and you look up the actual pronunciation of the word, is nigger. I could literally show y'all that, and I probably will show y'all that after this. But my point is, though, I agree with what he's saying though too, because like, okay. White people made it a negative term, but we've always used the word nigga, bro. That's not a new term. Like, we was using that way back in before slavery. A lot of people don't even know their history. And I don't blame them, because, you know, our history was hidden from us. And all we taught is that we came over here on slave shit. But, you know, yeah, man, it's a whole, if you ever get a chance to, if y'all on here, because I ain't gonna go into the whole thing, but if you ever get a chance, look up about the so-called Israelites. The Israelites, the so-called Native American, blacks, and Hispanics. Read about the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom. The Southern Kingdom will be the so-called Levites, Judites. It's one other one. And then the Northern Kingdom, that would be all the so-called Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and so on and so forth. But yeah, man, let's go.
Y'all be doing that shit for the internet, and I hate this shit, bro, because y'all don't really give a about. That's the part that irks my soul the most. And then, how you respect the Asian person? What they call them? Fried rice, egg, same shit. Don't ever say that comparing it to food is not the same. Yes, it is, you dumbass. You the dumbass, idiot. I love Hispanic, anime, Japanese, Chinese. I love all people. People need to love people. Yes, we have been done wrong, but a lot of people have been done wrong as well. Yes, we have not got our reparations and our blessings back for what we have been doing.
But that's where you go wrong. Nah. Everybody that ain't been done wrong is the so-called blacks in America, bro. That came from the transatlantic slave trade. Now, a lot of people haven't been done is the so-called Mexicans. And it's history to back it up too, man. Because I know a lot of y'all gonna come for me in the comments like, oh, you don't know what you talking about. Oh, da, 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 da. But a lot of y'all haven't really done y'all research, bro. A lot of y'all haven't done y'all due diligent research. But yeah, man. But I ain't come here to preach and push on my belief and everything on y'all, you know, but do your research though.
In this world, but when you talk about Hispanic people, I feel a certain type of way, because why? Hispanic people built America just like we built America. America was built on the blood of Hispanics just like it was built on the blood of the black man and the Indian man. So at the end of the day, all that shit is bullshit. And it's y'all for that dumbass systematical racism that make us hate each other. I understand that dumbass shit going to California, how they feel and all that, and that's dumb in the bitch too, because right now everybody should be supporting Hispanics that have came over to America and helped build this country and ain't did nothing wrong to you. And if you can, bitch, I don't know, y'all niggas hoes though. But shout out to the Rasa and every Mexican that don't like too, every person.
And that's the thing too, because I know somebody in the comments gonna be like, how you supporting the Mexicans? They don't like us. Yeah, it's niggas that don't like you either. It's niggas out here killing niggas too. So what are we talking about? Like, it's Mexicans out here killing other Mexicans too. Like, that's a side note from the topic at hand though. But I'm just saying though, like, it goes on all levels. So it's like, what are we talking about?
They don't like me, you too. But at the end of the day, all you fake Carnell X and
exactly
fake ass Farrakhan police in the word against people of color, that's dumb than a bitch.
Man, Sauce Walka trying to sell some records, man. He trying to sell some records, man.
Records.
Bro, understand, bro, you can't have a career in Texas if you go against Hispanic people, bro. It ain't happening. And if you are a rapper who don't want Hispanic people who say the N-word to come to your shows, your show is gonna be empty in Texas. I mean, that's just a fact.
No,
that's just a fact. Now, I'm not saying like he's wrong for the thoughts that, he believes that people of color can say the N-word. I guess if that's your philosophy, you have a right to have it. But what you don't have a right to do is tearing down black folks to defend a Hispanic man's right to say the N-word. That's just absurd to me, right? Like, to me, like that's lunacy. That's
get
crazy.
A life.
That's insane. Why? To sell some records, I guess. Now, Sauce Walka actually made things worse for Mexican OT because all this did was highlight it, create more of a media storm, and people just had a more vitriol reaction to Mexican OT once they realized that there were black folks defending him for saying the N-word. Here are a couple of tweets. If you're visually impaired, you could skip.
They on that boy top.
Hispanics saying the N-word.
I guarantee you, most of them people, and a lot of them look like old heads. It was no young dudes or nothing like that in the comments or in the with the tweets or nothing like that. That was all like damn near old heads and a couple little females. Like, and I guarantee you, every last one of them didn't heard somebody probably say the N-word of another ethnicity and ain't did shh. Like, come on, bro. Y'all acting like y'all really care. That be my thing. It ain't the fact that people feel some type of way about it. Hey, feel how you feel, man. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But at the end of the day, let's really stop the cap and acting like y'all really care that much, bro. Because if we didn't heard people say way more outlandish, wild shit, and ain't nobody bust a grape. So it's like, bro, come on, man. Stop all this fake ass caring. Like y'all really care that he's saying the N-word. Like it's really hurting you. It's really stopping you from living your life. Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
It doesn't affect me none. I couldn't care less about anything else. All right. But do I believe as a Hispanic person, you should be challenging black people for your right to say it? I don't, right? I feel like because
I don't agree with that. Coming in there with that type of energy. I don't agree with that part. But at the same time, though, I don't care that he say it. It who give a fuck? It ain't hurting me. And he ain't using it in a derogatory way. Like, stop tripping. Now, if it was somebody white, maybe I have more of a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not tripping about no Mexicans saying that, bro. Like, it is what it is. What the fuck? They grew up in the same neighborhoods as us, bro. Of course they're gonna pick up on the lingo. That's just natural. That's like, man, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I am gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga